What is up, YouTube? Welcome back, or welcome to my channel if this is your first time. I'm putting out a series of videos, well not a series, but a few videos in December because I missed November because of being sick and just because of like some other things that came up and I just didn't have time. So I posted one recently about another magical cash book update, and so today's video is going to be about an attitude of gratitude and how that is the foundation for a successful manifesting mind. So let's get started. All right, guys, so I know there's so many other videos out there, so many other YouTubers, so many people talk about gratitude and attitude of gratitude and the law of attraction and what are the benefits of the law of attraction in general. What are the benefits of having an attitude of gratitude? What is gratitude, first of all? So first of all, we'll start with this. So what is gratitude? To define gratitude, it's an act of being grateful for something, to be thankful for something. You know, like we're always thankful when we get gifts, right? If it's something we want, we're like, oh, thank you. Yeah, I wanted this Nintendo Switch, or I wanted this plant, or I wanted these socks, or whatever. You know, gratitude, even as a kid, like we may not know what it is that we feel, but 9 out of 10 times we've probably experienced gratitude, at least at some point. So when it comes to manifesting what we want, right? We all want things. We all have desires. We all want to be successful to an extent. We all want to live our dreams. Some of us want families. Some of us, we all want different things. And as humans have evolved, we've come to find that these things that we want can be manifested. They can be ours. And some people have been extremely successful at creating the reality that they want during their time on Earth. Some have gone through trial and error so that others can come up and create the life for themselves. And maybe in the next lifetime they'll get a hang of it. So the foundation, the building blocks, in my opinion, for a successful mindset to manifest things, it has to start with an attitude of gratitude. Because mindset is everything. I read these books by this one author, Milo Duquette, I believe I'm saying his name. And I read one book recently, and he had this saying in it, and he was like, "It's all in your head. We just have no idea how big our head is." My cat just joined me, so hello, cat. She wants to be a part of the video. We have no idea how big our head is, and that is so true because our entire reality is perceived in our head, right? Yes, we're living on this planet and our physical body is experiencing certain things, but we don't know. Our body isn't the one telling us what we're experiencing. It's our mind, right? Like my eyes are seeing what I'm seeing right now, but my mind is the one that's interpreting and telling myself that, I'm making a video, I'm sitting in a chair, I'm doing these things. So if we have an ungrateful mind, that just sounds like a recipe for disaster, right? I mean, maybe not to everyone, but to me, an ungrateful mind just does not sound deserving of good things. And I mean, not to say that it wouldn't get good things, because, good things happen to bad people and bad things happen to good people. But to have an ungrateful mind sets us up for failure. What a grateful mind does, what an attitude of gratitude does, is it makes us grateful for the things that we already have, even if we're not where we want to be. And I could say that maybe 80-90% of the people that watch these videos, there really isn't that very many right now, but I'd say 80-90% of us are not where we want to be in life. Maybe more, maybe less, maybe I'm wrong, maybe like all my followers are where they want to be. If that's the case, then awesome, keep doing that. And if not, then this video is here to help you start canceling out any negative thoughts in your mind. Because this attitude of gratitude, I know I've said that so many times, but this attitude of gratitude is literally the building blocks to make a firm foundation to build the life that we desire. To be grateful for the things that we've already achieved opens the doors for more abundance to come towards us. Because if we're not grateful for the things that we have, then why would the universe think that we want more? Or if we remain grateful for things that we anticipate on getting, Or if we're visionaries and we dream and we think about the future and we're like, all right, in 5 years, it's my goal to move out of state and, you know, I want to get a car, I want to do all these things. If I remain open to the belief that these opportunities can manifest, then that makes it 110% easier and clearer for it to actually take place. Even being grateful for the bad shit. Because from the bad shit came new things, came lessons learned, and corners turned. I actually have several notebooks. I have my little like shelf right here, you can't really see, but this notebook I dedicated, it's a gratitude list. I mean, I have just so many things, just what am I grateful for? You know, of certain things every day. I mean, not every day, but as much as possible. And every day I tell myself, I thank the universe, or I thank God, or I thank whoever my divine spiritual leader is for the things that I have. I used to want what I have now, and so I'm thankful for that. And there's still things that I would like to achieve in the future. So I'm thankful for the opportunities that provide and set themselves up, because when you have this attitude of gratitude and you make it a habit, it becomes more difficult to accept any negative thoughts into your life, because the negative thoughts are going to manifest as negative energy in our reality. They're going to manifest as simple things as stress, or not cleaning our room, or, you know, those little critiques we tell ourselves that, oh, I can't do that, or oh, somebody else is probably going to write this book anyways, so I'm not going to do it. Don't tell yourself that. The belief in ourselves goes hand in hand with this attitude of gratitude. So whenever you want to start manifesting, whenever you want to start learning the law of attraction and using the law of attraction, which I am no expert. I'm no expert on this. This is just from my own experience in the little bit of spiritual work that I've done this year and in previous years, and in my own experience with gratitude. And seeing how my entire mindset changes, and especially being somebody that struggles with mental illness, right? If you have mental illness or addiction issues, especially with addiction issues, they practice gratitude when you get into like 12-step programs and stuff, or wherever, you know, being grateful for things that have shaped us into the people we are today. So looking around and realizing what we're grateful for, and even having dreams, even having these visions that we have, that we desire, is something to be grateful for. You know, maintaining this attitude of gratitude, guys, will be the building blocks of a successful manifesting mind. But it has to be maintained. It's like a garden that needs to be watered, right? We have to feed this attitude. We can't just say like, oh, I'm grateful today, and then tomorrow we're like, oh, well, damn, that person really sucked in traffic, and I'm mad about this, and I'm mad about that. Or, you know, how dare she treat me like that, you know, or I didn't get what I wanted for Christmas. It's really easy to be unthankful this time of year. As much happiness and merriment that goes on during the festivities of the holidays, there's an equal amount of pity parties, of victimization, of people that, you know, maybe aren't where they want to be. They don't get to spend it with their families, or some people that didn't get everything on their Christmas list. You know, I've been like that before. I've been like, well, damn, I didn't get that TV that I wanted this year. But hey, I got a bunch of other things. So let's take this time, let's actively choose that attitude of gratitude. Because if we are actively choosing it, then we are rewiring our brain to only aim for success for the future, and to set ourselves up for a positive lifestyle and a healthy lifestyle. Because focusing on the negative has so much more of an effect than we may even think on our daily lives. Like, I personally don't even have time for negativity in my life. Like, any sort of negativity, if it doesn't consume me, like, I mean, even if it does consume me, I just can't. I can't do it, you know? Because, and as somebody that has openly struggled with mental illness, like, I don't want to do that again. You know, I want to avoid that. And there are ways to avoid it that don't involve taking medication or you know, self-medicating or whatever. There's so many of the other ways that people seem to find escapes, essentially. So let's start. Let's start this holiday, Christmas, Hanukkah season with some gratitude. What are you grateful for today? Right now, I'm grateful that I had time to make this video in between my work shifts. I'm grateful that I started making videos. I'm grateful that I have my health. I'm grateful that I'm not sick anymore. I'm grateful for my family. Grateful always for my family. No matter what, be grateful for our loved ones. Be grateful even for the things we don't like, because then we know we're not liking them, and we know more about ourselves that we don't like these things. So it's teaching us about ourselves, right? So that's something to be grateful for. Even the negative things. Everything has to do with perspective, guys. Everything is our perspective. And we have so much power in our brains. We have so much power in our brains. Our heads are so big, and it's all in our head. We just have no idea how big our head is, right? Thank you, Milo Duquette, for that quote. I will not copyright, or I will not steal it from you. So anyways, guys, attitude of gratitude. The building blocks for a successful manifesting mind. You can't, I mean, maybe you can, maybe it's possible. I'm not speaking for everyone, but in my own experience, this is like the number one step for anything to come after. Because things can backfire. Things can manifest negatively. We can manifest turmoil and destruction and chaos. Why do you think people, I mean, it's easy. Like, why do you think people have struggle with things? Like, surely some people are victims of circumstance or claim to be victim of circumstance, but a lot of it is because we get stuck in these ways of thinking that are keeping us stuck in ways of living. So change your thoughts, change your life, right? So that's something to go into 2020 with, I would say. An attitude of gratitude, maintaining and being thankful for all the blessings. Thankful for this little cat right here. She wanted to join me again last minute, so there she is. But anyways, guys, I wanted to share this with y'all and see what your thoughts are, because it's important to give thanks. It's important to be positive. And in like today's world, I mean, we need all the positivity we can get, I'd say. Cat's meowing, so I guess that's my final call. But I'm about to put out a video with my good friend Karthik, guys, and I'm gonna be super excited about that. So stay tuned for it. If you made it through this video, let me know your thoughts. But I wanted to make this because it needed to be shared. Even though there's already so many, it doesn't hurt to have another video on gratitude. Because maybe the right people will find it that need to hear it. So, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, guys. Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy pagan festivities of whoever is celebrating whatever you guys celebrate. So, all right, guys, until next time, peace.